Hey folks, Vic here with your weekly video for the week ending October the 27th, 2023. Back on October the 2nd, Darko alerted our members to a possible trade on the New Zealand Canadian dollar pair, and I'm going to go over that trade in this video. It was a long-term trade setup, but I'll show you how it could have been traded without the need for a large account size. And be sure to listen to the end of this video, and I'm going to give you an update on Darko's trading performance. Okay, hope you like this video, and if so, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really means a lot to us, so thank you in advance for that. So yeah, let's take a look at the New Zealand CAD pair and how this trade set up and how it has unfolded. So in his pre-market analysis video, Darko talked about the yearly bias being up. So the yearly bias is just that. It's a big picture yearly look. It's not for entry or anything like that, so don't worry about that. But just for having an idea of the huge picture that can be very, very helpful and can result in some gigantic trades if they set up properly, obviously. So he noticed that on the monthly chart, that there was, let me just bring the monthly chart up right here, that, you know, this is since like December of 2022, price has just been going down, 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 down the whole way. Nothing bullish about any of these candles until September. If you look back, this has been a level that's been hit several times. So when price hits a level like that and gives us a bullish ACAD, what we call an advanced candle action setup, we want to pay attention to that, especially with a yearly bias that's up. So he notices this bullish ACAD at the monthly chart, and I got to ask you, would you have noticed this on your own? Right? I mean, I kind of doubt it. Most people wouldn't have. It was the first time that this has happened all year. See, like, these are the kind of things that Darko notices for our members and points them out. So then he starts drilling down to see if there was some kind of a smaller time frame entry based on what was happening with both the monthly and the weekly charts. Okay, and he noticed that there was a pattern on the daily chart. Let's bring that up here right now on the daily chart. When we call this a swing break rotation. This is a very, very good pattern, a reliable pattern, probably the best pattern he has, that indicates a reversal, in this case, from down to up. Okay? So, and it's done by, let me just get my little pen out here, see if I can make this work, by observing how price moves in these waves like this, see? And then comes down here, and then goes all the way back up here, and then comes back down again. And this, what it is when price starts to close above this level like this, we really pay attention, especially once it's closed below here and then closes back above here. It sets up a big, what's called a swing break rotation pattern, okay? He then showed an objective entry price and recommended like a price level for the stop, which resulted, I'll show you what he that's why this top line is here, by the way. This is a level that he got from the monthly chart that he wanted to use for entry, which was right here, okay? Right there, and you can see that, and the stop, by the way, was under here. It was about 140 pip stop, which is great. Don't forget, this is a long-term trade, so you don't freak out because it's going against you like this. I mean, you know, you manage your accounts properly, and you'll be fine. So price comes all the way down here, and you just, there's nothing you can do. You just have to hang on, leave your stop here, and away it goes. You have to have that longer-term trading mentality. Now, let's say that you don't want to risk that much, or maybe you simply can't because of your account size. Maybe it's too small. So what you need to do then is find a way to get long using a smaller time frame pattern. So I want to go down to the weekly chart now because I want to show you what happened here. It was right here. Here's the weekly chart. You can see that this was support here. Price rallied and came back and touched it again here. Okay? In a subsequent pre-market analysis video, the ones that Darko does every week, he talked about this exact setup. He talked about the need to see, and then, you know, when he saw that this was hitting the weekly, he said, you know, now we got to look at the 4-hour chart, which is the entry time frame for trading off of a weekly level in order to create a valid trade setup. And he talked about what a very, very high quality trades these swing break rotations are, because we want to see some structure damage on the 4-hour chart. Let's go to that to see what I'm talking about here. So 4-hour chart, look at this. It's just coming down, a new higher high, higher close, lower low, lower close, higher high, lower low, higher high, lower low, and then this. Why is that significant? Because it damaged this trend on the way down, and it closed higher. So now we're looking to buy a pullback. And this is like another inverted head and shoulders, kind of like what we saw in the daily chart. Down here, left shoulder. This actually is a very good level to buy at in most cases with a low stop loss. Okay, so if you buy it at this level, that level happens to be about 79.95, and the stop below here would have to be about give you a stop of about 50 pips. Okay, now the stop at 50 pips is way less, because the original one was 140 pips. Big difference. But I want to qualify there, warn you that to keep in mind that you never know if there's going to be a lower time frame setup or not. If there isn't and price goes up and you miss it, fine. That's trading. Okay. The point is, have a trading plan, stick to it. Okay, because you'll get enough of these that it'll be very much worth it. So right now, this trade from the entry down here at 79.95 has gone all the way up to here. It's gone up just about 100 pips, not quite, almost a 2-to-1. Okay, and so that's pretty good. Actually, just coming to the top of this here was about a 1-to-1. So definitely this could never ever be a losing trade the way that we teach it. So I just wanted to show you the difference that there can be if you take on these longer term trade setups with smaller risk by dropping down to a smaller time frame for an entry pattern on the smaller time frame. Okay, so in this case it was a 4-hour chart based on the weekly level. Okay, as I've said, they don't always set up for a smaller time frame entry, but when they do, they can be really outstanding. So there you go. I show these kinds of setups so that you can see that if you have a smaller account size, it shouldn't keep you from taking on these longer term trades. You can still take them, as you've just seen. Now, I just wanted to give you a quick update on Darko's trading performance. You might recall that we told everyone that following the best trading results that Darko has ever achieved from January to the end of July this year, that August was a flat month and September was actually a slightly losing month. That's trading, right? But October has been another stellar month. Some of the moves that Darko has pointed out to the members for October, which are always shown in advance, of course, have been really, really impressive. So the point I want to make is, don't hang your hat on any one trade or 1 week of trading or even 1 month of trading. This is an odds game, and the setups that we teach all give us a very nice edge. Okay, all we need to do, our job is just to simply, take the trades, trade them over and over and over, and that's what's resulted in such great success. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you'd like to ask me any questions at all, just send me an email. I'd be happy to help, and don't hesitate to reach out. Okay, take care, everyone. Have a great weekend.